We're making Max's most often requested, most often whined about, baked ziti, and it will be stupendous. I want baked ziti. Make baked ziti. Can you make baked ziti? F you and your baked ziti. Fine, I'm making his baked ziti. I don't have anything against it.
You're scared.
No, I know how to make it. The problem is, it's 1,000 effing degrees here. And this, to me, is not baked ziti weather. This is everything but baked ziti weather. In fact, I heard the weathercaster say tomorrow is definitely a not baked ziti day. And here we are. 6,000 degrees here. I hate every degree of it. But we'll start. And I have ziti right here in my hand. Have a look. That's ziti. I know it's not that exciting, but it's ziti, and it goes in baked ziti. It's just a tube-like pasta about 1 inch long. Look, if you can't get this, you'd be free to use what, Max?
Penne, but it's got those little points on it.
Penne. Penne has the points, but it's all good. Let's just get this boiling. Put 1 pound of the ziti into a big pot of heavily salted water, and we stir. We're gonna boil this a couple minutes less than the package says, because it will finish cooking in the oven. Now let's get to the important part of the ziti, what goes inside. And I'm using Italian sausage to go inside. It's very often ground beef, but I love the extra flavor that Italian sausage gives, especially the hot one. Was that brutal on everybody here?
Very passionate.
Very passionate. Let's get this going. Oil in the pan. Italian sausage in the pan. And we don't mix, Max, but what do? We break it up. I don't want big pieces, I want little pieces. That's what I want. So I'll just give it a good break up now, and then we'll come back to it in a couple of minutes. And while we're waiting, we're gonna cut some onion. Look, I've just finished peeling a medium yellow onion. I think they're my favorites, actually. And then I'm just gonna dice this up. And that will look like this, Max. I want about half, 3/4 of this onion. And now we'll drop this in with the cooking sausage. So you can see it's about 3/4 of the way done. We'll break up the bigger pieces still. And in goes the onion. And this will mix in, of course. The onion will start to soften, which will be good. Give off its flavor, which will be good. And in a couple minutes, we add one more thing. Well, more things, but one more thing for now, Max. You know what that would be?
I'm looking at that can of tomatoes.
You are, but you're also looking at some garlic.
Doesn't want to cooperate?
No, but look at the size of the kid that came out. Mamma mia, that's a beautiful clove. Let's put this guy in, shall we? You know my style. We make a place, we throw a little more oil in, and then this giant clove gets squeezed. Right there.
That clove has got some junk in the trunk. It's sticking
Doesn't
out the
it?
back.
Wait for it to get flavorful. We mix it in. And now, the next most important ingredient, whole peeled tomatoes. Love them. Makes the best sauce ever. Keep 1 or 2 of these in your pantry at all times. You never know when the mood will strike you at 3 a.m. to make some kind of sauce for something. So we open them up, can opener. And what you have inside are just big, beautiful, gorgeous plum tomatoes, peeled, whole. We're gonna take these one by one and squeeze them on top of the sausage, the onions, and the garlic. Let's go. It's gonna look like this. A gentle squeeze, because they can spray the juice of these right at you. Speaking of juice, just dump out what's in. Just gorgeous. This is a 28-ounce can. It's a very typical size, This is what you want. Keep a couple of them around, I'm telling you. Because when you want to make some tomato sauce or marinara or something, you don't want to be dinking around with a little 15-ounce can. Get the big boy or girl. In fact, not really sure what these tomatoes would be, but so when these guys are done, we mix, and then we add a couple other things. Oh boy. You know how good this is gonna be. Turn up the heat a bit. We want this to thicken slightly. The flavors are gonna be amazing, but get even amazinger as it sits. So now we'll add some kosher salt and pepper, nice healthy pinch. Red pepper flakes, because we can and we should. Give it a little heat boost. And it's not gonna come out spicy. It's gonna come out super dang flavorful. And while that starts to simmer and the flavors come together, let me show you one more thing that's going in. Frozen spinach. Or as I like to say, spinach. This is a 10-ounce frozen box that I've thawed in my microwave on like 60% power. So if we cut it open, it will look like this. Look, you can see it's already leaking. And the water that comes out of this, the spinach water, is not helpful to anything we do. So we have to drain it. And it goes like this. Watch. And here is this fully defrosted spinach. But you don't want this H2O laden stuff. So take it out in your hand. But look at, I'm not even doing anything. It's dripping like a crazy man, which doesn't make sense. Let's go over to the sink, Max. Like this. Watch. Is that crazy? Spinach literally is all water with some green stuff attached to the water. So do this a couple times. Or you could put it in a towel and squeeze it dry. I think hands are fine. And when you get all the water out, we take this over and we put it in the sausage mixture. Just crumble over the top. And this is chopped spinach. You can buy leaf spinach in a frozen rectangle like that. But the chopped is much easier to deal with. Because you want to mix it in, you want a little in each bite. You don't want to have to chop it after you defrost it. So don't get that one, get this one. Just listen to what I say and you're gonna be fine. Oh man, look at how this is thickened up. Gosh. Extra vitamins, extra color with the spinach, extra flavor, extra goodness, extra everything fantastic. All right, I think this is ready. All right, turn this off, let it cool, then we attend to everything else. Two things before we build. One is get the water out of our pasta because it's where we want it now, and it looks like this. Hey, hey! Escapee. Damn it. So get back in there, you. Okay, good. Our ricotta. While I was at the Italian store in my neighborhood today buying the ziti, because you just can't go to a regular supermarket and always find it. You can always find penne. Ziti, though, somehow the special cousin that doesn't always make it out. I'm just about to pay, and I look this way. Just down the counter, a woman in the back is working on fresh ricotta. Fresh ricotta. Like, oh my God, I must have that. I must have fresh ricotta. Or as they would say in The Sopranos or Goodfellas, fresh ricotta. So, all I'm going to do to this is simple. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to it to give it a little richness, a little olive oil, just a little salt and pepper. Then I'll mix that. Oh boy, there's nothing like fresh ricotta. Nothing. Okay, Max, now we can build. Here's how we begin. We have our baking dish. We're gonna put a little layer of this meat sauce on the bottom. Oh God, not a ton, but just a nice little coverage. So the ziti don't stick. Now, we're gonna take half of the ziti, drop it on top. There's no good way to do this, especially with your hands and it's hot as balls. But that's okay, I'm a man. I'm a man making pasta and I'm all right with this. And I like the way that it just goes in kind of any which way. Oh boy. You have no idea what's in store for us here, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe you do. Maybe you've had this and you're used to it and you're looking going, his version's gonna suck. But I don't think it is. So now, ricotta. We're just gonna scatter it because it's gonna melt. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be beautiful. I got one layer of ricotta in this thing. This was like 8 ounces, half a pound of ricotta. I'm in love! Now more of the meat sauce. This we can spread out a bit. Next, Maxi, a layer of finely shredded basil. It's like a little surprise for me on the inside. I love it. 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 Now for some mozzarella. Next, some more of the ziti. Alrighty, the rest of our sauce next. Oh boy. What's gonna go on here, Max?
The one poor ziti was decapitated.
Feel bad. A little more mozzarella. And Max, we're good to go. Into the oven. And we're back. And hello, my friend. Look at this beefy, cheesy goodness. I just want to cut a piece, Max. Hello, little one. Should we cut a piece?
I really need to get that product turntable.
That's that dumb thing that they sell on, as seen on TV, for your home photography needs. That one?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I want this corner right here, okay? Can I come here?
You can.
And up we go. Look it. This is what everything about this was. Look at the cheese. Holy S. That mother. Dang it. It's gorgeous. 2 things, Max. Are you ready for 2 things?
Hell yes.
1, some parm. Just a little Parmesan on top. And you knew this was coming. That's a little parsley. And there's my piece. And we bite. I'm looking at the layers. I'm seeing the ricotta. I'm seeing the spinach mixed in with the meat, the Italian sausage. Oh. I feel like I'm in an Italian restaurant. I'm not kidding. I tell you, there's no benefit to me blowing smoke up your ass about how my food is at this point.
Got a little cheese on your face.
Look, oh my gosh. The Italian sausage was the spicy one, which really, generally speaking, is not spicy. But we did add the extra red pepper flakes. I think it's a great move. This interior section is super deliciously rich because of the ricotta that's in here. And then the spinach and the whole thing just comes together so beautifully. And the best part, make it, eat some, cut it into portions, and freeze it. Why am I angry? I don't mean to be
Just
angry.
wondering
I
that.
just because people are like, oh, I don't know what to make. I don't have anything. But so take a day. You got a day. What was this? A half an hour? Take a half an hour. Make this. Make 2 of them. Cut them into portions. Then Ziploc them and freeze them. Or get a vacuum sealer. For God's sakes. Holy shit.
God damn it, everybody.
This is so good. It's so good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't eat the same stuff all the time. Don't eat the same way all the time. I got to get this anger out of me. I don't know why all of a sudden this has happened, but you're going to want this. You're going to want a lot of this. See ya.